you know when you feel you're living life just going through the motions with no excitement whatsoever, no purpose, just living day by day like a Groundhog Day, like the Groundhog Day movie. You get up, you take the kids to school, you do your chores, you pick up the kids, you do homework with them, there's activities, there's dinners, bed. Oh my goodness. That was me. Anybody? Anybody? I am Jenny Figueroa, and I am a beauty guide with LimeLife by Alcom. I felt stuck in this wheel of life, wanting for something more. Tell me if you relate to me. I lived in my yoga pants, doing no yoga, of course, messy bun, and oversized t-shirts. I hardly got dressed up. I hardly did my makeup. I had one focus and one focus only. And it was, you guessed, my family. My passions had all gone out the window. I have always loved to travel, but there was no room in my schedule for that. My main job as a mom had me traveling back and forth to activities that were the interest of my kids, but not of mine. That was how I traveled, okay? Anybody relates? The minivan. That's me. While waiting for my kiddos to finish with their activities, to come out from their activities one day, I usually scrolled through Facebook because that's how I pass my time. You know how fast the time goes when you go into the scroll hole. And like I told you, I didn't have any interests, or other hobbies. I was concentrated on my kids. But one day, I was scrolling by and I saw Jessica, this girl I knew from social media, never met her. And I had been watching her for some time now. I had seen her put on makeup, talk about skincare. She just looked so put together and so polished. And I was like, wow, you go, girl. Good for you. I could never do that. That's not me. I don't know how to do a wing liner. I don't know anything about skincare. I wash my face with soap. But in the back of my mind, though, I always wondered, I wonder if I could learn to do all that stuff. Well, one time I saw Jess on an all-paid inclusive vacation to Costa Rica. And guys, I am not going to lie. I was jealous. I was like, I wish I was there. I kept going back to see all her updates, what she was eating, the beautiful hotel, her amazing room, the party that was thrown by corporate, how she was having fun with friends, and her husband was with her. And I was like, oh my goodness. And she earned this trip for her and her husband. Every time I went on vacation, it was my husband who provided for it. And I was like, oh, I envisioned myself there. I wished I had a job that allowed me to travel and rewarded me for my hard work. But again, I did not have that. So a couple of months later, after seeing, Jessica with company gifts, with bonding with her team members, going to functions, and growing in her skills, I decided to give LimeLife a try. I said, I'll just buy the kit. What's the worst that can happen? That I have all these products at a discount and I always can quit. So at first, I was a hot mess. I'm not going to lie. I did not even know what swatching meant or how to do a wing liner, how to contour. I did not know any of that. I thought to myself, Jenny, what on earth are you doing? What did you get yourself into? But with time, workshops, support from my teammates, and tenacity, I got it. Every day for me is a learning experience. And no 2 days are alike. So one day I can learn a little bit more about makeup. Another day I can learn a little bit more about skincare or marketing, leading a team, or growing as a person myself. You see, LimeLife is more than just a company. They want to see us succeed, and they pour so much into us. So to me, this has been quite a ride. My journey has been transformative, to say the least. Here I am, 3 years later. I not only earned the next incentive trip for myself to Cabo, but for my husband as well. Oh my goodness, do you know how amazing that felt for me to have contributed to a trip myself? It was amazing. LimeLife has allowed me to travel also to Colorado, to Hilton Head, South Carolina, to Chicago, and to Georgia. And soon I'll be traveling to Savannah and to Connecticut this year, because now as things start opening up again, we're going to start having trainings and product launches, and it's one of my favorite things to do. I'm also in the pursuit of earning the next incentive trip to, drumroll please, Playa del Carmen, Mexico. That will take place next year. And I'm also working hard to earn a unit in the Fempire Fund bonus pool that you get once you hit a certain amount of retail volume. Today, I am currently a director with LimeLife, and I have sold over $100,000 in sales, and I have a team of more than 50 women. 3 years later, I have been asked to be a presenter at our next convention, which I'm very humbled and excited about. And I have I've presented in other trainings in Washington for my upline. I am also a coordinator for the Brighter Together Foundation, which is an organization that helps women entrepreneurs around the world with their businesses to succeed in countries like Nicaragua, Guatemala, Tanzania, India, and Burundi. I love being part of this organization because I remember growing up as a little girl and my mom having her own business and not having the support that she needed in order to succeed. And for me to be part of helping other women succeed in their business is like full circle. My life went from being in a monotonous routine to one filled with new adventures. I look forward to connecting with old friends and share with them like my new business venture and help them with their skincare and makeup needs. Let me guarantee you, they have seen the transformation. They have seen how much I've grown. And they tell me all the time. And they put their trust in me and they have become my best customers. Before LimeLife, I used to watch my hubby travel. He's traveled to about 43 countries from place to place while I stayed home. And there's nothing wrong with staying home, right? I stayed home with the kids. I was just cooking and laundry, mom stuff, right? Cleaning, taking them out to their activities. And I still do that. I still do it. I do have help now. And that help that I have helps me address my needs as well. Gives me the time. I get to travel and I have a life outside of my home life, of my kids. My hubby also stays with the kids when I go out, when I travel for business, which is, changing, which I love. He has become my biggest supporter. And I love that because I've always supported him in his business. And now he's supporting me and he sees how much this means to me. Today, I feel complete. What was missing, I was depressed before, I'm not going to lie. But what was missing, I have found. I get to help other women with their self-esteem, with their financial goals, with their skincare makeup needs, while at the same time, help myself, pour into myself. I will be an empty nester in 2 years, short 2 years. I am blessed to have found a company that I know cares about my financial well-being, my physical well-being, and my emotional well-being. That's very important to me. It's a place where I can dedicate my time and my passion knowing that they care about me. That it's not just about my sales, that they care about me as a woman and that they want to empower me as well so I can empower others. Today, my day is no longer a hamster wheel. Every single day is different from another. And the growth I've seen in myself is like no other. My family and friends, they see it. They tell me all the time. But I mostly feel it. And this is why I have found a home here at LimeLife. Not only do they provide me with the tools for my business to succeed, but also for life lessons with our life coaches that we have on the team. So, look out world, Jenny 2.0 is here to slay.